be manipulative and callous and cold. Let's say, for example, you go to your dad and you say, "Hey, dad, I just lost my job. They laid me off. I need a loan. I don't know what to do. I have mortgage. I have a car note. I have a family. Can you loan me at least 4 grand? 4 grand, and I'll get it back to you as soon as possible." Okay. Let's say you've gone to your dad with that specific issue. Your dad comes back to you and says, "Didn't you save from your job?" And you may say, "I did, but that was kind of like money that I was using to spend on credit card offers and, paying off some debt and things like that. But I need at least 4 grand to get by, because I have some bills that are upcoming." Okay. So let's say your dad, being somebody who's cold and callous, doesn't like to loan money. And he doesn't like to loan money because that makes him feel weak. That makes him feel less than. That makes him feel like he has to give all of what he has earned, right? His ego is kind of wrapped around his money, right? And here you are asking for 4 grand. Dad says to you, "You know what? I don't have it. I'm sorry. I used to, but I've gone through bankruptcy and, I've had to pay down some credit cards. I've had to help your sister. I'm sorry. I don't have 4 grand." And you may come back to your dad and say, "Do you have anything that you can help me, Dad?" And your dad says, "No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can do to help you." And he cuts the conversation and he moves on to something else, right? So that's your dad. He's cold, callous, straight to the point. He cuts off the conversation. He's done with you, right? 2 or 3 days later, okay, your sister asks for a loan. What does dad say to her? "Sure. Yeah, I can give you about 2,500. Yeah, not a problem at all. Let me just go to the bank, get the money, give you the money, and we'll go from there." Okay. Somewhere down the line, you find out the dad has loaned your sister the money, not the exact amount, but he's loaned her quite a bit, right? And he didn't bother to help you do anything. You go to your dad, he plays with your mind, he manipulates your mind and your heart. He talks about the things that you've done to him in the past and how he can't trust you, right? He talks about how his daughter seems to be a little bit more, what's the word that I'm looking for, guys? Tends to be a little bit more responsible. I'll put it that way. She seems to be a little bit more organized, right? So